Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the debate of the week. It's been a while. Now, this debate of the week is really a overview of what I'm going to be doing. Now, I had decided, I've been thinking about this. Now with the changes in WWE and in TNA, and I know you're going to say, wait a minute, what changes in WWE? Look, we got The Rock here. We got Brock Lesnar, who's now been signed on for roughly 2 years. You basically wonder what's going to happen in WrestleMania, what's going to happen with The Undertaker. Will he be there? Will he not? I've heard some of the rumors. Now with TNA, now they have only 4 pay-per-views a year that are going to be live. The rest are going to be taped, not pre-taped, sorry. Taped, possibly every other month or every month. I'm taking a guess every other month they're going to have it on I think they said on a Friday, which will only be about maybe $19 or $15. But the point is that at this moment, both companies are trying to change. TNA is doing a much more radical change than WWE. But what does this mean? For what both companies have in each division, how much changes they need to do to make them interesting? So this video is a overview of what I will be doing in a series that I'm hoping to be able to put together. The debate of the week will be a series of what can be done to the different divisions of either TNA or WWE. Now, I'm only going to do a rough, quick example of what I might be doing. I could do just one right now, but right now, I want to make sure I have a good idea of what I want to say. That's the reason why I'm hoping that you'll give me comments on, hey, if you're going to talk about this person more, talk about that person more, what you really want to be interested in. So I'm going to cover roughly the women's division in both companies at the same time. I'm not going to give an idea of what needs to be changed and what feuds need to be done and what feuds shouldn't be done. I'm just going to give you an idea of what both companies have to work with in women. Now, if we're going to the WWE Raw and SmackDown, you basically know most of the women that we have that have already been seen, and many of the women that have not been seen that either in NXT or basically FCW. Now, we don't see Oksana much. We see Caitlyn. We don't see a lot of Layla. We don't see a lot of Natalya wrestling right now because she's with the Great Khali. We don't see Rosa Mendes often. Tamina is a loss. I don't understand what they're doing with her, but we see her sporadically. My beautiful Naomi and her partner Cameron, that is a gorgeous woman as well. We see them when Brodus comes out, so we don't see them wrestle at all. When it comes down to it, this roughly, also counting Alicia Fox, and I'm not forgetting Caitlyn, and I'm not forgetting AJ, but these are the women that you have to work with. Now, not counting the announcer, and not counting, what's her name, Leanne. I believe that's her name, Leanne and Vicky. They don't wrestle. They don't. You just got an announcer and you got a person who's a general manager. That's all the women they have. That's roughly about, how many is this? 12 women in WWE that are currently seen sporadically. Not talking about the women in NXT. Not talking about, they still do superstars from time to time. Not talking about FCW. You don't see those women, so they don't count. And I know you're going to say, hey, these women got potential. I understand that. But I'm talking about the women that's shown prominently, sporadically. Now, NXT, if you really want them to be talked about, give me a comment below and I'll consider it. But like I said, just see for what we got. Now, when we have TNA, you already know we're going to have Tara, we're going to have Miss Tessmacher, Mickey, Velvet Sky, ODB. And the thing I don't get, we don't see Madison Rayne much. I believe she was out for a while, then she came back and now she's gone again. And then you have Gail Kim. That's all the women they have. But then the other women that are mainly on the roster, which we don't see, which is Tenny Hendricks. If I'm pronouncing her name wrong, I'm sorry. And then you have Christy Hemme, who doesn't wrestle anymore. Terrence Terrell, who's basically a ref. And then you have SoCal Lau. I'm pronouncing her name wrong. I'm sorry. I don't see her, so I don't learn to pronounce her name properly. You got a huge amount of women that outnumbers WWE. But out of those other women I mentioned, the only ones that we see is Christy Hemme, and we see Brooke Hogan. I didn't say anything about Brooke earlier because she's not really a wrestler, but she is a woman. So what do we have? We have two companies that have a good amount of women, and they don't prominently feature them. They have them basically in the back as eye candy. Rosa Mendez, Tamina, you may not like them or you like them, it's not the point. They should be shown. And I'm going to be doing subsequent videos, hopefully, if I have the chance, because I got a lot of stuff going on in the next couple of weeks. But I'm hoping to get these videos out. I will be doing Raw and SmackDown's women separately. But as I see right now, both rosters, both companies actually have a decent amount of women, but the problem is that they won't feature them. Now, I'll be doing my videos and what needs to be done to give these women something to work with. Who should they feud with? Who shouldn't they feud with? Who are the women that should be released? Who are the women that should be brought back? I'm going to be looking to see for any women that used to be there that I either liked or I didn't like that should either be on either roster. That's what I'm going to be talking about. So I hope you like this debate of the week. Subscribe and comment to Zane's View. Give me an idea of what I just said. Do you believe that I should even do any videos on the Divas? Because I will be doing the tag team division of both companies. I will be doing the X Division, the US Championship, the IC Championship, the television title, the world title, WWE, and the world title for, the television title for TNA. I will be doing them and who should be going after them. Who should be in the title hunt. Give me an idea what you think I should be saying. Take care. Have a good night.